This is Alp D'Huez, the playground for some of the most legendary battles in professional cycling. And today, it's the battleground for another one. Me versus, well, me. You see, what I want to find out is if I'm quicker in the real world or in the virtual world. And so we've designed a cunning challenge. I'm going to ride up the 21 hairpin climb with a phone. And on said phone, I'm going to be running Rouvy, an augmented reality indoor cycling app, connected to the power meter on my bike. But who will finish first? Real life me or my virtual avatar? Make sure you're subscribed and let's go and find out. Now, I've been wanting to answer this one for a little while now, because in about a month's time, the top half of this mountain is going to be under snow. And then even if you're lucky enough to travel with your bike a lot like me, there's some roads which are simply out of bounds for half a year or so. Now, I know that other riders really like to ride parts of a route before heading out on a training camp, for example, or perhaps riding a target race route before the big day. And Rouvy now has all the Ironman routes, so I know that they're popular ones to ride beforehand. But the question I'm asking is, are you wasting your time? Is the magnitude of effort or the time it takes to complete one of these routes actually accurate? How can the computer really get it right for both a 60 kilo rider and a 8-foot 120 kilo rider? It's a big ask. The answer, as with anything these days, is of course, well, apparently algorithms. And Rouvy says that whilst without a fan they can't simulate the wind in your hair, they can, with the help of some clever physics, make sure that they get as close as possible to the differences we see between riders in real rides and races. Now, a big part of that is your height and weight to work out your surface area. So I just need to go through and make sure that they're right. Yep, I still am that high. Route found. Let's load that up. And I think we're ready. Well, I mean, Rouvy is. I'm not sure my legs are, but let's get on with it. Right, see at the top, here goes nothing. Oh, my avatar's moving. That's weird. I'm winning. Hairpin number one, and it's neck and neck. I've overtaken someone on Rouvy. Good thing is, I literally can't lose. I have 100% overdressed. This is warmer than an indoor session. My avatar's just gone around the corner. No cars on Rouvy. Okay, I'm about 3/4 of the way there. It's still close. There can't be more than 200 meters between us. It is still ahead. It seems to pull away slightly on the flatter sections and then exactly the same on the steeper bits. It's probably because there's other avatars on there. I forgot to turn them off. They're real life people and some bots as well. And yeah, I think they're dragging my virtual self along. Also, where are all the banners in real life? Like, there's so much interesting stuff going on here. Here, I mean, the views aren't bad, to be fair. We got the split coming up. I've got to remember which way to go. God, I hate climbing. Right, that's paused. I'll get my breath, then we'll go through some results. Well, scores on the doors. As you can see, I won. Unfortunately, it was my virtual self that won. I'd say, well, it was about 20 seconds that they crossed in front of me. So I'm quicker in the virtual world than I am in real life. So there's a claim to fame. So why was I faster in virtual reality? Well, as I said before, I think it was because I was pulling away slightly on the flatter sections. Now, there's not many flatter sections up Alp D'Huez, for granted, but the hairpins, they're slightly flatter. And there's a few bits where it's like more like 4% instead of like 10%. And on those, my virtual avatar was just going away from me a little bit. And when that happened, as I said whilst going up there, the little number next to my wattage was just going green. And what that means is that I was getting a little bit of a drafting boost. Now, I don't know the exact number, but I wouldn't mind betting that that's in the region of around 20 seconds. It's not going to be a whole heat because there's not much drafting advantage to have whilst climbing up a mountain. But it's fair to say that there's probably a little bit. Now, obviously, I could and probably should have turned them off. But actually, I mean, that means that the Rouvy algorithm is pretty damn accurate, which I think is very impressive. So, in answer to the question that I asked earlier, yes, it is accurate to ride indoors. So if you've got a favourite climb or a training camp, or you want to try and beat my time or a pro's time, then why not jump on Rouvy and give it a go. If you do want to do that, then we'll pop a link down in the description below. If you like this type of content, then please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel for all kinds of more bike stuff, probably involving me climbing up hills that I don't want to climb up. And we'll see you next time.